Good afternoon. My name is Julio Arteaga, and I'll be talking you through my innovative idea to get homeless veterans off the street. This message is addressed to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, as well as the Veteran Affairs Office, as they are the leads in drafting the joint statement letter in ending veteran homelessness. Although the letter provides plenty of positive outreach program plans, it seems as though it is not doing what it's intended to do to its fullest potential. The plan fails to do the most important thing, and that is to specify how this information will reach the homeless veterans. In other words, there is no plan of execution, just a plan of what to provide. The main goal of this innovative approach is to bridge the gap between the homeless veterans and all the great programs that the federal government has in place for them. The current issue is, how will homeless veterans know about all these helpful programs which are set aside to help them get back on their feet? Who's driving these outreach programs, if anyone at all? The biggest limitations is the physical act of finding and helping the homeless veterans. One key thing to note about this issue is that the Department of Housing and Urban Development in 2020, their annual homeless assessment report found that on a single night in January 2020, there were more than 37,000 homeless veterans who experienced homelessness in America, which was an increase by 0.4% from 2019. How will this new innovative process take back our future, you may ask? By rehabilitating our forgotten patriots. They committed years of service, and it's only right we commit time to helping them out. In doing so, they may become productive members of our society once again. The Veteran Outreach Plan is as follows. My innovative approach to solve this matter can be resolved without any complicated technology, but rather with the tried and true word of mouth. The approach can be broken down into 3 easy and manageable phases. Phase 1 develops a trifold handout with useful information. Phase 2 establishes informative offices that are ready to assist homeless veterans find what they need. Phase 3 spreads the information through face-to-face outreach sweeps. Like I've said, the main goal of this plan is to bridge the gap between homeless veterans and all the great programs the federal government has in place for them already. The first phase will be to consolidate all the appropriate programs into an easy-to-read handout that can be given to anyone. The reason for a handout or a trifold and not a website or an app is due to technological limitations that some homeless veterans might be experiencing. Once the handout has been created, phase 2 is to establish informative offices which will be ready to place homeless veterans in an appropriate reestablishment program. Not all homeless veterans are experiencing the same setback, and that's why it's important to have a team which is well versed in the many different programs the Department of Housing and Urban Development and the Office of Veteran Affairs has to offer. After the informative offices have been established, phase 3 will be the veteran outreach event that will be held where volunteers will walk through the city, combing for homeless veterans, and hand out the informative pamphlets. Any other homeless outreach program may join this effort at this time, since not all homeless people they will encounter will be veterans. Any organization can take part in volunteering to seek out for the homeless veterans. In the past, I've worked with local police departments to help get homeless people back on their feet by reissuing lost or stolen state identification cards or social security numbers. The resources that the police department had available were instrumental in handing out state IDs and validating people to issue their social security numbers. This event would only last a few hours a day, once a month. The innovative approach is the classic paper trifold and human element that's designed to have boots on the ground and face-to-face engagement. Overall, the goal is to have a more active role in finding homeless veterans and providing them the help they deserve. Thank you.